Alright, we are live for the XFL stream between the Defenders and the Sea Dragons, the final game of Week 1 in the XFL. Hold up, this is not cooperating at the moment. Just give it a second, it'll fix itself. But, welcome to the stream, everybody. And let me get the game on for a second. Hold on 1 second. But welcome to the stream. I'll put a poll out in a second so you guys can vote on who you think will win. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, so welcome to the stream, everybody. And make sure to vote in the poll once I get it out. I'm getting it up right now. Let me know in the comments what your score prediction is. I will check mine while we wait for the game to start. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Gonna see if there's any inactives I could find. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. I know where to find it. Let me check inactives. Give me a second. Okay, but I'm gonna put a poll out, and then I'll get back to checking the inactives. Oh, that is not what I wanted to click. Okay, here are the inactives. Finally found them. We'll get to them in a second. Give me 1 minute. Alright. Inactives for each side. For the Sea Dragons, inactives, wide receiver Jalen Red. Quarterback Harrison Frost. Defensive back Michael Wright. Defensive back Shabari Davis. Defensive lineman Sama Pama. Probably said that wrong. And offensive lineman John Seltzner. Probably said that wrong. Inactives for the Defenders, quarterback Eric Dungy, defensive lineman Fadul Brown, wide receiver Puka Williams, wide receiver Chad Henson, defensive back Trayvon Fuller, and offensive lineman DeMarcus Hayes. So those are the inactives for each side. Alright, who will win? Spelled that wrong. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So, who will win? Sea Dragons or Defenders? Make sure to vote in the poll. Just put it out. Hold on. Hold on, having difficulties. Can't get the game up. Give me a second. Go Defenders. I don't really have a preference, but I did pick the Defenders. Hold on, this is not cooperating. There we go. Alright, so DC Defenders, Seattle Sea Dragons. They were known as the Seattle Dragons in 2020. I think they should have kept that name. I think it sounds better. But, Seattle Sea Dragons visit the DC Defenders in Audi Field, which is a soccer stadium. It is where DC United play. Quarterback for each team is pretty set. There's no true quarterback controversy, whereas for other teams there has been, like yesterday's game, where it was the Vipers and the Renegades. Each team had two quarterbacks they could have played. They only ended up playing one. Sorry, I don't know why this is being slow. Just give it a second or a few minutes. Let me check something real quick. But, Sea Dragons and Defenders will kick off in a few minutes. I think these are probably the two best teams in the North Division. I think it should be a great game. I think it should be a higher scoring game. But then again, I also thought that for the game that was earlier today, where it was the Brahmas and the Battlehawks, and that was like 12-3 until like 5 minutes to go. But, welcome to the stream, everybody. Make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already. Let me know in the comments if you have a score prediction. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Make sure vote in the poll. Let me know your score prediction in the comments. Let me check my score prediction for you. Give me a second. My score prediction is 20-19. So let me know your score prediction in the comments. Vote vote on the poll if you guys have not already. So far, results in the poll: 67% of you guys have said the Defenders, 33% have said the Sea Dragons. I would agree with the majority there, as I've got the Defenders. I think they should be one of the best teams in the XFL. Hold on, let me get the scoreboard correct. It's still from yesterday. I haven't changed it. Alright, so let's kick it away. The Sea Dragons will be getting the ball first. So we will see Ben DiNucci and their offense come onto the field. The NFL versus XFL in 2020. The XFL had 92% of kickoffs returned, and the NFL had 40%, and also 4 yards difference of starting field position. Alright, that is incorrect. Ignore that for the second. Here is the return, and broken tackle, and solid return to about the 27-yard line. And that is where the Sea Dragons offense will take over. If this stream is slow, I'm sorry about that. That should not happen. Hold on, let me get this correct. Sea Dragons, there we go. And Defenders, there we go. Alright, here is the give to 28. That is the running back for the Sea Dragons. Don't know his name. I'll get to his name in a second. But he runs for about 3 on the play. Let me pull up the rosters for each side so we actually know who we're talking about. Alright. I do know the quarterback. That's former Cowboy quarterback Ben DiNucci. He looks to throw here. He's going to throw quickly. That's caught by number 3, whoever that is. Tries to go up and over. Does a flip in the air. And gains 5. Number 3 is Ja'Cour Pearson, and the running back before, I don't remember what his number was. So I can't tell you what that was. Alright, here's DiNucci. He's going to hand off to the running back Brendan Knox, number 28, and he is not going to get the first down. He's going to be about, I don't know, a quarter of a yard short. Wait, no, they gave him the first down. Never mind. I thought he was definitely short. But they gave him the first down. So Sea Dragons first and 10 to throw on 39-yard line after barely picking up the first down. Number 80 in motion. I'm just going to refer to them by their numbers and then check who they actually are. Here's the give to Brendan Knox. He bounces this outside, and he is taken down after a gain of a yard. Josh Gordon, Sea Dragons wide receiver. He is number 0. Former NFL wide receiver. Alright, here's a 2nd and 9 from the 40. DiNucci in shotgun. He's been in shotgun for every play so far. Here is a quick throw that is low throw, caught by number 80 of the Sea Dragons. 80, that is Blake Jackson. Alright, here is a 3rd down. And about 5 for the Sea Dragons. So let's see what they're going to go with here. It's 3rd and 4. From the 45, DiNucci looks to throw. Defenders bring a blitz. It is caught on the outside by 88. 88 Jordan Vesey. And he's got a first down. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the encouragement, and thank you for the support as well. And I definitely will. Alright, here is a 1st and 10 from the 46 of the defenders inside defender territory for the first time today. DiNucci looks to throw. Quick throw. Outside caught by, I forget who number 80 is, but he breaks a tackle and has 7 yards on the play. 80 is Blake Jackson. Alright, 2nd down here for the Sea Dragons and about 2. Here is DiNucci pump faked and then ended up throwing it incomplete to bring up a 3rd and 2. He was pressured on the play. Alright, here is a 3rd and 2. From the 38-yard line. DiNucci in shotgun. Blitz brought by the defenders. DiNucci going deep. He's got a step, and it's caught inside the 10-yard line. He's forced out at the 5. That is number 3, Ja'Cour Pearson, making that catch. Setting the Sea Dragons up 1st and goal. Good throw by Ben DiNucci. And a good catch as well. Gives the defenders a 1st and goal from about the 7. 31-yard catch by Pearson on that play. Here's Pearson in motion. DiNucci going to hand off to Knox. Bounces this outside. Stiff arms a guy. And is all that running just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Some updated results from the poll. 50% of you guys say the Sea Dragons, 50% of you guys say the Defenders. Very split so far. Alright, here is a 2nd and goal. A little under 9.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 2nd goal from the 6 here. DiNucci looks to throw. Going to step up in the pocket. Now he's going to take off and run. And shovel pass it, which is caught for a touchdown by Josh Gordon. He never crossed the line of scrimmage. And Josh Gordon, with his first touchdown in the XFL, gets the Sea Dragons on the board first. DiNucci, I thought he was going to take off and run, but he never crossed the line of scrimmage. And then ended up shovel passing it to Josh Gordon. And let's see what they have to go with here. They're going to line up to go for 3 points from the 10-yard line. Now, we saw a 3-point conversion earlier today when the Battlehawks converted against the Brahmas. Defenders for the win agreed. We've got the Defenders getting the Week 1 win. Here is DiNucci for the 3-point try. He is sacked. The ball is free. And it is just recovered by an offensive lineman. So the score will stay at 6-0. Sea Dragons. Interesting decision to see them go for 3 there. I was expecting 2, as that's been the decision for most teams so far. Is to go for 2. Almost every time yesterday did the teams go for 2. In the opener with the Renegades against the Vipers, did the teams go for 2, except one time the Renegades went for 1, but that was the only time. And then there was I didn't see a ton of the other games, but let me see how they've gone. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys have heard this, but the XFL championship game will be played in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio which is the current home stadium for the Brahmas. So that is where the championship game will get played later. Alright, I'm going to see how much they've gone for, what teams have gone for, whether it's 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3. I'm checking yesterday's game, the night game yesterday. Okay, so the Roughnecks, they've been going for 1. I think it just depends on the team. Like, the Roughnecks, they went for 1. The Guardians went for 2 and then 3 on their 2 touchdowns. There's another 1 for the Guardians and then a field goal. For the Roughnecks, I mean. So the Roughnecks, they'd gone for 1 every time. Whereas some other teams haven't. Let's check the game earlier today, where we did not see a touchdown until the 4th quarter. The Brahmas went for 1. Then for the Battlehawks, they went for 3 and 1. So it's really just team preference, it seems. Alright, some updated results in the poll. 67% of you guys have said the Defenders. 33% have said the Sea Dragons. Sea Dragons lead 6-0 after a 6-yard touchdown pass from Ben DiNucci to Josh Gordon. And they lead this one with about 9 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Here is the return. Remember, nobody can move until the ball is fielded. On the return, use a spin move and up to about the 27-yard line. And that is where the Defenders will take over for their first drive of the day. Jordan Tayamu at quarterback for the Defenders, the former St. Louis Battlehawk in the XFL season, the last time the XFL played in 2020, was a very, very good player for them, and I would expect him to also be good for the Defenders. Starts off in shotgun here, and looks to throw. Here's a quick throw that is off the hand of tight end 82. Looks like he's got bricks for hands. That is Ethan Wolf. Now, the Defenders also have running back Abram Smith, who was the first overall pick in the XFL draft. But they've got a great running back room around him. And we got an obvious false start. Ethan Wolf looks terrible so far. He had the ball go flying off his hand. He's got bricks for hands, and now he false started on this play. It is Ethan Wolf. What? Right? I didn't just make that up. Yeah, Ethan Wolf. He has been awful so far. They should have gained about 5 unless instead they get nothing and go backwards 5. Alright, here is a 2nd and 15. Tayamu under center. Here's the gift to Abram Smith. Breaks 3 of initial contact in backfield, but still loses 2. And he's swarmed by almost every defender on the Sea Dragons back at the 20. So here's a 3rd and 17. That was not a productive play. And all this Defenders drive has done so far is go backwards. Alright, here is Tayamu in shotgun. Smith the back line to the left for this 3rd and long. And they're going to quick throw over the middle that is caught by number 0 for about a gain of, 12. But he's well short of the first down. Number 0 is Josh Hammond. Alright, here's a 4th and 3, so they gained about 14 on the play, but because of how long the 3rd down was, now they've picked it up, and they're forced to punt it away. Daniel Whelan on to punt for the defenders. While Pearson back deep to receive, and we got a delay of game penalty, so that backs him up even further. The defenders got to get their offense in rhythm. So we've got delay a game, false start. Everyone's got to get on the same page. All right, Sea Dragon's gonna get the ball here. The punt is away. Pearson will field it at his own 24. Bobbles it, but makes the catch, and is then tripped up at the 30 after a 6-yard return. And that is where Ben DiNucci and the Sea Dragons offense will come back onto the field. Next week's matchups for each team, the defenders go to Vegas to play the Vipers on Saturday, while the defenders host the Battlehawks on Thursday night. So they've got a short week, playing on Sunday then Thursday. Okay, here's a 1st and 10 for the Sea Dragons. DiNucci looks to throw. Here's a quick throw outside, caught by Josh. No, dropped by Josh Gordon. He's got to hold on to that. He bobbled it like 3 times. And that's incomplete. He could have had a lot of space ahead because the defender fell down as well. What could have been a big play, I think he was thinking about what it could have been, instead of just focusing on catching the ball and then seeing what he can do with the ball in his hands. But here's a 2nd and 10. Ben DiNucci starts off 6 of 8. Here is DiNucci to throw again. Here's a quick throw. That is almost picked. That should have been picked. Looking for Josh Gordon, severely underthrown. And almost picked off by 15. That's Michael Joseph, defensive back for the defenders. Some updated results from the poll. 57% of you guys have said the defenders. 43% have said the Sea Dragons. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already. Here's a 3rd and 10 after 2 incompletions. One should have been caught. Actually, they both should have been caught. One by Josh Gordon, the other by the Sea Dragon defender. That's weird to say. DiNucci looks to throw. Quick throw, caught by Pearson, and he's forced out after a gain of 9. Actually, they're going to mark it 8 to make it a 4th and 2. And the Sea Dragons will be forced to punt it away. Alright, so 4th and 2, defender's going to get the ball back as the defender's defense fits their name, and they force a quick 3 and out. And they will get the ball back, and hopefully they can go something that's not a quick 3 and out. Actually, they're going for it on 4th down. Never mind, that's caught. Out of bounds at the 47. I did not even realize they kept the offense out there. Sorry. But that's complete to Pearson. Seen a nice role in the offense so far today. And is able to pick up the 1st down and get it to about the 47-yard line. Sorry for the confusion there. So from just shy of midfield at the 48, here is DiNucci. He is going to hand off up the middle to number 25. Let's see who that is. He's got a good run there of about 5. 25 is Morgan Ellison, running back from Southeast Louisiana. Alright, here's a 2nd and 5 for the Sea Dragons. DiNucci in shotgun here. Ellison back remains in at running back, lined up to the left. DiNucci looks to throw. Delayed blitz for the defenders, all day to throw. And over the middle, he's going to find number 88 for the catch. That is Jordan Vesey for the Sea Dragon 1st down. Great protection by the offensive line. It was only a three-man rush, but then they sent like a delayed corner blitz, but it got picked up very nicely by the right side of the offensive line. Alright, here's a 1st and 10. DiNucci in shotgun's going to hand off to Ellison, bounces outside, and turn the corner, and he's got a 1st down, gain of 10 on the play. good run there for Ellison, and the Sea Dragons pick up another first down. So far, I've noticed their running backs have tried to bounce things outside a lot. That's an example of where it works, but there's been a few instances where it hasn't worked, and they've just been able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Morgan Ellison went to Southeast Louisiana as a college, but was also at Indiana, and that's 740 rushing yards in, I think it's a 2019. Here is another give to Ellison. This time, he's tripped up right at the line of scrimmage by 43 of the defenders. 43 is linebacker Francis Bernard. Here's a 2nd and 10 from the 22, just outside the red zone. DiNucci looks to throw here. Quick throw, caught. Gain of about 4 by number 4. Number 4, that is Juwan Green. Seeing the defenders, the Sea Dragons really spread the ball around so far. As Josh Gordon has gotten a catch, Pearson's gotten a catch. There's been several different guys with the catch. They've really been spreading the ball around. Alright, here's a 3rd and 6. DiNucci in shotgun. Defenders bring a blitz. Here is a quick throw off the hand of number 19. That is running back TJ Hammonds, as they look to set up the screen, and that was incomplete. As it was also not a great throw by DiNucci. Led him a bit too far up the field, and he couldn't quite get there. 4th and 6, the Sea Dragons will settle for a field goal. So it will be a 36-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is right down the middle. And it is now 9-0 defenders. And attendance has been solid for the XFL so far. And this stadium holds 20,000. It looks pretty full. So it seems like there's good attendance here for the defenders. Yeah, Audi Field holds 20,000, so I would say, I don't know, close to, maybe like 19,000 there. Seems like a good crowd so far. So far, the biggest was earlier today in the Alamo Dome, when the it was like 24,000 or something like that. The attendance before was 24,245. That was the biggest crowd in a spring football game since the Battlehawks in 2020. Even topping the USFL's attendance record last year of 17,000. Or a little over. Some updated results in the poll. 56% of you guys say the Sea Dragons. 44% say the defenders. But going back to what I said about spreading the ball around, the Sea Dragons, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with a catch. 6 guys have been targeted. Jaquan Pearson, 4 catches, 55 yards. Jordan Vesey, 2 catches, 22 yards. Blake Jackson, 2 catches, 12 yards. Josh Gordon, a catch for 6. Juwan Green, a catch for 4. TJ Hammonds had that one fall incomplete after it went off his hand. Alright, the defenders trail 9-0, going to get the football back. And the XFL has seen a lot of comebacks so far. In 2 of the 3 games, we've seen a pretty good comeback. We saw an insane comeback earlier today when I when the Brahmas played the Battlehawks, they were down like, what was it, like 15-3 with like 3 minutes left, and they ended up coming back and winning. And then also yesterday in the opener, we almost saw 2 comebacks where the Renegades trailed 14-3 at the half. They came back to end up winning 22-20, but the Vipers had the opportunity to tie it, just could not get the 2-point conversion. Alright, so the defender is going to get the football on the kickoff here, as it is teed up back at the 30-yard line. Number 12, let's see who that is back deep to receive. For the defenders, 12 is Jaquez Ezzard. On the return here, down the right sideline. Now he cuts this up the middle, reverses field. Now looks for a lane. He's got nowhere to go, and he's just going to go down at the 26-yard line. And that is where Jordan Tayamu and the defenders' offense will take over for their second drive, with 1:12 to go in the first quarter. Alright, so the defenders onto the field here. At their own 27 is where it's officially marked on the left hash. Tayamu in shotgun here. Abram Smith lined up to the left. Tayamu looks to throw. Throw over the middle. Caught. No, incomplete. Number 11, that is Lucky Jackson, had it for a second, but was unlucky to drop that football. Here is quick throw that is caught by number 1, a different receiver this time, for a first down. That is Chris Blair. Now, the defenders, they don't have the most amazing receiving core, but they've got a receiving core that can definitely make things work. Here is Tayamu. He's going to take off and run here, and he's going to slide at about the 45. And it appears as if he wanted to swing that out to Abram Smith, but instead took off and run. Which he could definitely do, a very mobile quarterback. And they're going to let this go to the second quarter, because he's got like some kind of pad on his knee. Like slid down to his knee, I don't know what happened there. But we head to the second quarter with the Sea Dragons up 9-0 after a touchdown and a field goal. So at the end of quarter number 1, we see a nice touchdown from a flip from Danucci to Josh Gordon. Gets the Sea Dragons on the board, and then they add to that with a field goal, and the defenders still looking for their first points, as they've got football here. Alright, so we're going to come back from commercial break here after the end of the quarter. Alright, waiting to come back from commercial. After the quarter comes to a close, the defenders trail 9-0, but have the football here. Alright, so here is the start of the second quarter. The defenders with the football. Actually, first they're showing their 2023 teams. Seattle Sea Dragons, Vegas Vipers, St. Louis Battlehawks, DC Defenders make up the North Division. Houston Roughnecks, Arlington Renegades, San Antonio Brahmas, and Orlando Guardians make up the South Division. These are the final two teams to play in Week 1. Alright, so from their own 44, Teamu looks to throw. Now he's going to roll out right. And he's now going to tuck it and run. He's going to slide after a gain of about 4. He's seen him run on back-to-back plays here. He's a very mobile quarterback. Probably one of the better runners in the XFL. I'm trying to think. The Guardians have a pair of good runners, Francois and Paxton Lynch, which they need to use Paxton Lynch more in the run game because we all know his arm is not great. But there's other quarterbacks that can run. Teamu, a good runner as well. Here is the gift to Abram Smith. Smith is going to get the first down, as forward progress should give him the first down. And gains about 4 on the play. But some other mobile quarterbacks like Cole McDonald, Brett Hundley. Trying to think who else. Don't remember. Alright, here is another give to Smith. This time he's able to get a yard. And that brings up a second down. But Abram Smith, a great career at Baylor, averaged over 6 yards a carry. And then, when undrafted in the NFL, signed as an undrafted free agent, then got dropped and is now here with the Defenders. Here is the give to Smith once again. He's going to gain about 2, maybe 3 yards. And that brings up a third down. Alright, here is a 3rd and 8. For the Defenders. Here is Teamu. He looks to throw. Fires over the middle. That is caught by 81. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He's taken down at the 28. 81 for the Defenders is... That is wide receiver Josh Malone. He's got the catch there and has it for the Defenders inside the 30-yard line of the Sea Dragons. Former NFL wide receiver, went to Tennessee at college. Here is the gift to Abram Smith, and Smith stumbles and is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. They haven't been able to run the ball quite as effectively as I would have expected so far. Abram Smith now exits. And we've got an injured defender down on the field. That is offensive lineman. I can't see what number he is. But hopefully he's okay. That is Mike Maidi. Probably said that wrong. He's a second-team All-SEC player in 2021. He is their center. So, second-string center, number 66. Let's see. 66. Ty Clary is practicing snaps over on the sideline with Tayamu. It's always important to be on the same page with your center and quarterback. Alright, here is a 2nd and 10. Little under 12 minutes to go in the first half. Empty backfield here for Tayamu. Here is play action on the jet sweep. He's going to dump this off to 23. He's able to turn up field. He's got a first down out of bounds at about, let's see, where are they going to spot this? But good catch and run there. For number 23, that is Raquel Armstead. Running back from Temple. A very, very good catch and run. Shows the speed to turn the corner and got to the 14-yard line before he's out of bounds. Here is the gift to Armstead in the run game, and he's not going anywhere as he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that brings up a 2nd down. Second and 10 here for the defenders. Tayamu in shotgun. Armstead remains in at running back. He winds up to his right. Here's Tayamu rolling right. And he looks to throw. Keeps his eyes downfield. And he is just going to throw this one away. Smart decision there as he ran out of space in the field and also no open receiver. Okay, here is a 3rd and 10. Sea Dragons 3 of 5 on 3rd downs. Defenders, we're talking about here, 2 of 3. They've got a 3rd and 10 right here. First down inside the 4. Here's Tayamu going to throw it back across the field to his tight end number 82. He's got a first down and is down at the 1 as he's lunging towards the goal line. 82. That is Ethan Wolf, the guy who had the dropped pass and the false start penalty on the first 2 plays of the game. But this time he's able to get a positive play. And I like the play design there. Roll out right, throw back left. And if you're tight end, go to the goal line. Here is going to go quarterback sneak. Tayamu did not even come close to breaking the plane. And he gets right back to the line of scrimmage. Here is a 2nd and goal. Let's see what the defenders opt to go with here. They're going to line up in the shotgun, snapping the ball from the 1. Tayamu, here is the designed run, and Jordan Tayamu walks into the end zone on the left side for a defender touchdown, their first of the season. And they cut into this lead and make it a 9-6 Sea Dragon lead. And that's another thing you can do with Jordan Tayamu. You can run designed runs, because, I mean, he's a very, very good runner. (15-play, 73-yard drive, a long drive, taking 7:23 off the clock for the defenders, and let's see what they opt to go with here. They're going to go for 2 as the ball is on the 5-yard line. Tayamu in shotgun, looks to throw, quick throw, that is caught in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Number 11 makes the catch, and it is now 9-8. 11 is Lucky Jackson. And looked like that ball got on him very quickly, but was able to catch it a bit. Looked like it was a bit quicker than he expected. As he looked for the ball, and he was like, whoa, there's the ball already. But the defenders, they cut into this lead. A great drive, long drive. 15 plays, taking over 7 minutes off the clock. And they make it now a 9-8 game. And let's see if their defense can build on what they were doing offensively. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. After the defenders tie this game up. Actually, sorry, not tie it up. Make it a 1-point game as it is now 9-8. So the Sea Dragons are going to get the football back here. Let's see what they're able to do offensively. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already. So far, 56% of you guys have said the Sea Dragons, 44% have said the Defenders. Alright, now they're back from commercial. Sea Dragons lead the Defenders 9-8 with 8:58 to go in the second quarter. And I like the fact that you see some odd scores. Like 9-8 is not a football score you see every day. But I like how you can go for 1, 2, or 3 and you don't kick extra points in the XFL. Here is the kickoff. This will be fielded at the 5. And on the return of the sideline, he is out of bounds at the 31-32 yard line. And that is where DiNucci and the Sea Dragons will take over. Jordan Teamu's rushing numbers 4 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. We see a quarterback change here for the Sea Dragons as number 12, Steven Montez, is now on. Here he's going to hand off to 28. That is Brendan Knox for about a gain of 4. Interesting to see a quarterback switch. Steven Montez for the Sea Dragons went to Colorado from 2015 to 2019. He's the 4th player in Colorado history with 7,000 passing yards in his career. Here is a 2nd and 6. Interesting why they'd go quarterback switch, because DiNucci hadn't been that bad. I mean, they'd scored on both drives. Here's Montez. He looks to throw. Quick throw outside, caught by Jackson. And he lunges forward for first down. He's got a first down. And the Sea Dragons move to chains. Alright, here is a 1st and 10. A little under 8 minutes to go. Here is the give to Knox. Going to bounce this outside. And tries to make a man miss, and he's going to lose a yard on the play as he's forced out of bounds. Yard before the line of scrimmage. So here is a 2nd and 12. So actually lost a 2 on the play there. Alright, from the 41, Montez in shotgun here. Here is the give to Knox, and he is going nowhere as he runs into a wall at the line of scrimmage at the 41-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and 12 here for the defenders. For the Sea Dragons. They're showing the defender coach, which is why I said the defenders. They're showing their defensive coordinator, Greg Williams. Alright, so 3rd and 12 from their own 41. Montez in shotgun here. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Defenders bring a blitz. Here's a quick throw outside. That's incomplete. Number 15 was the intended receiver. That is Damian Willis. But the pass falls incomplete. And this time I'm almost positive they're going to be forced punted away, because you're not going to go for it in 4th and 12. Alright, yeah, they send on the punt unit. Request Ezra back deep to receive for the defenders. This kick is away. It is fielded at the 10. And on the return, we got a flag down, by the way. He's taken down at the 18. I think this might be running into the kicker. Alright, let's see. No, it's actually going to be an illegal formation, I think they said. Yeah, an illegal formation. Don't know how you can do that on a punt. But illegal formation, and the defenders take over. 1st and 10. Alright, so the ball is on the defender's 24-yard line. And that is where Jordan Teamu and the defender's offense will take over. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break. After the punt. Alright, still not back from commercial. So, waiting here. Alright, now they're back from commercial. The defenders with the football at their own 24-yard line. And Tayamu and the offense back out there. They go with a 2 running back look here. Here is the give to 23. That's one of the running backs. Takes a big hit and is down after gain of 4. 23 is Raquel Armstead. You got a carry before. Here's either a second or third. Second carry you had a catch before. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, here's a 2nd and 5. Here is Tayamu. He looks to throw. And over the middle, that is too high and incomplete. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Tayamu hits a throw as he throws on that play. Here's a 3rd and 5. Tayamu looks to throw. Protected well, and that pass is batted at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. The defenders will be forced to punt it away. Number 97, Nico Leos? Probably said that wrong. Got a hand on it to bat it down. And here's a 4th and 5. The defenders send on the punt unit. And from the 29, here is the return. Spin move. And he is taken down at the 38-yard line. And now let's see. Ben DiNucci now comes back on at quarterback for the defenders. So I'm not sure what they're doing with... for the Sea Dragons. So not sure what they're doing with quarterback. But DiNucci now back out there. First and 10. DiNucci in shotgun here. He looks to throw. Throws over the middle. That is too far. He had a wide open receiver in number 80. Which is Blake Jackson. But could not hit him. And that falls incomplete. DiNucci quick throw, caught by there's Jackson again for first down, gain of 11 on the play. There was a good throw by DiNucci, getting it over the linebacker and getting some dip on it quickly. DiNucci 11 of 16 for 111 yards and a touchdown. Here's a quick throw out to Josh Gordon, who makes the catch. He's got a first down, gain of 11 on the play. Into defender's territory at the 39. Here's a 1st and 10 under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Josh Gordon, 2 catches, 17 yards, and a touchdown. Quick throw, caught by 3. That's Pearson for a gain of 3. And that brings up a 2nd and 7. DiNucci empty backfield. Here he looks to throw. Backpedals, now fires. That is caught by Pearson again. He's been probably DiNucci's favorite target. And he's got himself a first down. And Ja'Cory Pearson there a bit slow to get up, and he's off the field for this play. And now we hit the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here in the final game of in the first half of the final game of week 1. And Sea Dragons lead 9-8. But looking to extend their lead and go up even further as they're putting together a nice drive. So far, the results in the poll: 56% of you guys have said the Sea Dragons, 44% of you guys have said the Defenders. And I also put a poll out in the community tab on my channel where you guys can vote on polls, and I'll put updates out, anything like that. But I said, who do you think will win this game? And 60% of you guys said the Sea Dragons, 40% said the Defenders. I've got the Defenders winning. Currently a 1-point game. Good game so far. And let's see how the Defenders are able to go, if they're able to continue to, or if they're able to extend their lead. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial here at the 2-minute warning. The Defenders, the Sea Dragons with the football at, I don't know, about the 25-yard line at the Defenders. Let me check real quick. At the, yes, the Defenders' 27-yard line. So about the 25-yard line. And they're looking to extend their lead as they currently lead this one 9-8 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Alright, they're going to game recap so far. But a Ben DiNucci shovel pass to Josh Gordon got the Sea Dragons on the board first. Then they also added a field goal before Jordan Teamu ran in a 5-yard touchdown. And then also threw a 2-point conversion. Quarterback comparison so far: Ben DiNucci 14 of 19, 134 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Teamu 6 of 10, 72 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Neither guys turned the ball over. Here's a 1st and 10. DiNucci, quick throw. Caught by 86. He turns upfield. He's got 4 on the play. 86 is Kelvin McKnight. His first catch today. Here is a 2nd and 7. DiNucci, here is another quick throw out to McKnight. He's got some blockers. Spins away from one, and he is going to gain 6 on the play to come up a yard short. Almost exact concept is quick throw to Kelvin McKnight, and then get him in space with blockers. Almost the exact same play, just flipped. And the snap is fumbled here. DiNucci just dives on it. But it's going to be a 4th down. They cut to it late. DiNucci was not expecting the snap, but he was able able to recover it, and that brings up a 4th down. And they also send down the field goal unit. So here's a 4th and 5 for the Sea Dragons to extend their lead to 12-8, a 40-yard field goal. The kick is drifting, no good, he missed it left, and the score will stay at 9-8. And now the defenders with the opportunity to go to actually take the lead with a field goal before the half, as they've got 46 seconds. Each team still with all 3 timeouts. So, I would not be shocked to see the defenders try to put a drive together here. Here is a 1st and 10. Tayamu and the defenders back on the field at their own 30. Here's a quick throw, caught by 11, gains about 6. Number 11 is Lucky Jackson. I've got to remember that. He's targeted him several times. And now we got the first timeout called for by either team. The defenders spend one with 40 seconds to go. Okay, here's a 2nd and 4, 42 seconds to go from their own 36. Abram Smith exits the backfield. Tayamu looks to throw, he's pressured, escapes the pressure, now rolls out, and he fires incomplete. Tight end Ethan Wolf, the intended receiver. That stops the clock with 36 seconds to go, brings up a 3rd and 4. Alright, here is a 3rd and 4, 36 seconds to go. Defenders 3 of 5 on 3rd down so far today. Here is Tayamu. He looks to throw. Now he's going to go take off and run. Tayamu is dragged down from behind. Only able to gain 2. Number 92. That is P.J. Hall, makes a huge play for the Sea Dragons. And now the defenders, they spend a timeout with 27 seconds to go. So are they going to go for this? They spent a timeout with 27 seconds to go. It's a 4th and 3. They're not going for it. Why would you spend a timeout before punting? Are you trying to make sure they score? That makes no sense. Alright, here is the punt. Kelvin McKnight back deep to receive. He's going to field this at his 12. And on the return, he's going to cut upfield. He's tripped up at the 20. Why would you spend a timeout before you punt? I'm so confused. Danucci and the offense back on the field for the Sea Dragons with 17 seconds to go. First and 10, Danucci, quick throw to Josh Gordon, and Gordon is able to gain 5 on the play. 10 seconds to go in the half, and no timeout is spent, and they let this go to the half. Okay, I don't know what Reggie Barlow was doing for the defenders before. Why would he spend a timeout before they punted? What do they want to inflate the punter's stats so he can get a good punt? But we reach halftime. So the defenders, the Sea Dragons lead the defenders 9-8 at halftime. I'm going to go take a very short break. I will be back in a minute. Alright, so at the half, Sea Dragons lead 9-8. I am going to go take a very short break. I will be back in a few minutes. While you guys wait, make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already. Let me know your updated score prediction now that we've seen the first half play. And I will be back to let you guys know my updated score prediction, stuff like that, in a minute. So I will be back in a few minutes. Oops, sorry. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me here. So, at the half, the Sea Dragons lead the defenders by a score of 9-8. And my updated score prediction... But in my updated score prediction, I originally said 20-19. With the defenders getting the win. And now, my score for... my updated final score prediction would be... let's see. I'll go... let's see. I am gonna go... I'm gonna stick with my prediction of the defenders, and we will go by a score of... we'll go... We'll go with 22 to 18. So 22-18. Is my updated score prediction. Let me know your updated score prediction in the comments. Give me 1 second. Oh, second half is actually starting right now. So my updated score prediction is defenders 22-18, and the second half is underway as starters kickoff return from the 14. Here is the return by number 9, and he gets up to the 27-yard line. And that is where Jordan Tama and the defenders' offense will take over to begin quarter number 3. Number 9 was... hold on. Defensive back KJ Sowis, who was the return man there. Alright, 1st and 10. Here is Tama, who hands off to Abram Smith, and Smith is stopped in the backfield for a loss of a yard, maybe even lost 2 on the play. Now, something I've noticed is teams really have never been able to run the football in the XFL. Like, especially this week. They've not really been able to run the ball that effectively. Like, they lose a yard there. Here's a 2nd and 11. Here is the gift to Smith once again. Here's a solid run. He gains a few up to the 28. but like, there's not like any true game where like you could say this player or this team really ran the ball effectively. Alright, here is a 3rd and 10 for the defenders. And we got a false start, so that'll back them up 5. Backs him up to a 3rd and 15. Play action. Teamo gonna go deep down the field. He's got a step, and it is almost caught by Lucky Jackson. Instead, it falls incomplete off his hand. Was able to get one hand on it, but could not get a second on it and haul it in. And they were forced to punt on 4th and 15. Alright, so 4th and 15, the defenders go quick 3 and out. And they send on the punt unit. Kelvin McKnight back deep to receive. And McKnight from his own 32 on the return. Looks for a lane. He's still going. He's going to get to the 39. While just dancing around. Not a whole ton of space. But about 6-7 yard return. And that is where Ben DiNucci and the Sea Dragons offense will take over for their first drive of the second half. I still don't know why they put the other quarterback in for like one drive, then took him out and put DiNucci back on there when DiNucci hadn't been bad. So I don't know why they did that. Here is a 1st and 10. DiNucci in shotgun here. The back line to the left. DiNucci looks to throw. He's thrown the ball a lot so far. Fires over the middle, caught by his tight end, 89. He's got a first down, and is inside defender territory after just one play. 89. That is, let's see. That is Charlie. I have no idea how to say this guy's name. He's actually a running back. Charlie Tamoapiu? I probably said that wrong. Here is a run juke, and again, 3 on the play. That was 28, I believe that was Brendan Knox with the carry there. Here is a 2nd and 8. From the 43 of the defenders. DiNucci in shotgun here. Blitz block brought by the defenders. Quick throw caught by Josh Gordon. Breaks tackle and is out of bounds after a gain of 12 on the play. His, I believe, 3rd catch of the day. I'd expect him to have a bit bigger of a role in the offense. But, number 3, I forget his name. Ja'Cour Pearson got hurt, and now we haven't seen him since, so hopefully he's okay. I mean, we have not seen him. He was their usual returner, and now they've got McKnight back there to return, and he's not in the field. I haven't seen him since he left, so hopefully Pearson's okay. But here is a 1st and 10. They give to Knox up the middle, and he's going to run for 4. Solid run there. Here's a 2nd down and what's it, 6. DiNucci 176 yards and a touchdown on 19 of 24 passing. Here's a 3rd and 6 actually. Here's a quick throw out to Jackson, and he is close to a first down. He's got a first down at just outside the red zone at the 21, and they move the chains. Alright, here is a 1st and 10. 10:55 to go in the third quarter. Here's DiNucci. Going to go to the end zone. That is incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And he also threw that to nobody on the sideline. But Josh Gordon, the receiver in the area. Alright, here's a 2nd and 10 for the Sea Dragons. DiNucci looks to throw. Quick throw. That's caught. Oh, there's Pearson back on the field. And he gains about 7, maybe 8 on the play before he's out of bounds. Ten minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's a 3rd and about 3. DiNucci in shotgun. Brendan Knox, the running back, wind up to his right. Here is the give to Knox. He's going to try to bounce this outside. Now he's going to go for a cutback lane. Breaks through contact. Knox in the open field. He's got a touchdown for the Sea Dragons. Brendan Knox, a 13-yard touchdown run. As a good run there. Cut back up the middle. Broke a tackle. Bounced back outside. And walked into the end zone for a Sea Dragon touchdown. Now let's see what they opt to go for here. If they're going to go for 1, 2, or 3. They're going to go for 3 once again. So it really just depends on the team. Here's a 3-point attempt to make it 18-8 and go up by 10. DiNucci empty backfield. It looks like they've got a free play. DiNucci throws to the end zone. Out of bounds. Josh Gordon, the receiver. I think they blew that dead though. Even though they shouldn't have, because it was just an offsides, it's a free play. So now that's a 5-yard penalty. Now they're going for 3 from the 2. It's from the 5, which is really where you go for 2. So penalties are actually really big on this. A 3-point attempt from the 2 after the 5-yard offsides penalty. So from the 5 here, DiNucci in shotgun. Here he looks to throw. DiNucci now going to take off and run. Ben DiNucci is going to get into the end zone for the 3-point conversion, and the Sea Dragons go up 18-8. I wish they had the end zone painted here at Audi Field. It looks like just another yard line separating the end zone and the rest of the field of play. But another 3-point conversion is good, and the Sea Dragons are now up 18-8. It's now a 2-score game as Ben DiNucci runs it in for 3 after Brendan Knox with a 13-yard touchdown run extends the Sea Dragons' lead to 18-8. Defenders will get the ball back when they come back from commercial. Sea Dragons look good so far. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. The Sea Dragons extended their lead to make it 18-8. And penalties could shape up to be really, really big on the extra points. Because, as you saw there, they ended up going for 3 from the 5. Which is supposed to be where you go for 2. But the offsides penalty was huge. That was a really, really big penalty. And they could end up being really good. Now, I wonder if you could change if you're going to go for, like, say you're going to go for 2 originally. Then you get a free 5 yards. And then can you go for 10? I'm not, go for 3 from the 10? I don't know. Alright, here is the kick. It is away, and on the return, here it's going to stay in bounds. It was drifting towards the sideline, and returned up to the 31-yard line. And that is where the DC defenders will take over offensively. Alright, here is a 1st and 10 for the defenders from their own 32. Tayamu starts off wind up under center. 81 in motion up at the top of the screen. Here is Tayamu. He looks to throw off play action. And he's going to launch one way down the field. It's underthrown and incomplete. Looks like he was going to throw that one about 75 yards. Instead, that went not as far as it was supposed to. You also got a pretty big hit after releasing that one. 81 was the guy in motion. He was also the intended receiver. That is Josh Malone. Here we got a flag before the snap as the play is blown dead. Got a false start on number 0. That is Josh Hammond, wide receiver from Florida. So that backs him up to a 3rd and 15. Wait a minute. What was... Oh, 2nd and 15. They fixed that. Okay. So I was thinking, what was 2nd down? Here's Tayamu's got 2 free rushers in his face, and he tries to set up the screen, but he overthrows him. And incomplete. Pressure got there earlier than expected for Tayamu, and he's not able to get the ball. The blockers aren't able to get out in front, and it is now 3rd and 15 as they tried to set up the screen to Armstead on that play. So from their own 27, here's Tayamu to throw. He's hit from behind as he throws, and that is off the hand of the defender. It was number 5. That is Chris Peyton Jones back there in coverage for the defenders. For the Sea Dragons, and the defenders will not be forced to punt it away after they go another quick 3 and out. So the punt is away. McKnight back deep to receive for the Sea Dragons. He's going to field this on a bounce, actually a few bounces, and then slip back at the 18-yard line, and that is where the Sea Dragons will take over. Alright, 1st and 10 here. Let's see if the Sea Dragons can put together yet another nice drive. They've been really good offensively so far. Especially through the air. Ben DiNucci's been great. We've got 12 men on the field here for the Sea Dragons. That'll back them up 5. As they were trying to get the other guy off the field, just could not in time as he had already lined up. And the fans are throwing stuff on the field. Looks like they're throwing lemons on the field. I don't know where they get lemons from. Okay, not every day you see something like lemons thrown onto the field. Here is a 1st and 15. DiNucci in shotgun here. Looks to throw. And DiNucci is going to get sacked. Was able to fall forward. But was taken down for about a loss of 4 on the play. Here's a 2nd and 19, as recall they had the too many men penalty earlier. DiNucci from his own 9, empty backfield, quick throw. Caught by 15, he takes a pretty big hit. And it's taken down after a gain of 2. '15 is Damian Willis. Here's a 3rd and 16. DiNucci looks to throw. Quick throw that is picked off! Intercepted on the run back for a defender touchdown. Threw it right to the defensive player. And the defenders are right back in this game. Intercepted. DiNucci just threw it right to the defensive player. Number 15 defensively, that is Michael Joseph, picks it off. And now the defenders are going to line up to go for 3 here. Well, actually, it appears as if they're going to line up for 3. No, they're going for 2. Never mind. So from the 5, here's a 2-point attempt. Here is De'Ara King, the second-string quarterback, and he is he in? It looks like this spot's going to come in just short. Let's see. It is good. So the defenders make it 18-16 after they put in their second-string quarterback, De'Ara King, a mobile quarterback, former Miami and Houston player, or quarterback, but also has experience playing wide receiver, a smaller quarterback at 5'9". Runs it in there. Very fast player. And they're taking a look at this in the replay booth. They're going to keep this as a successful 2-point conversion. And the defenders cut the lead to 18-16. Kevin Joseph picks it off, and then De'Ara King in for a 2-point conversion, as the defenders cut the lead to 2. Some updated results in the poll. 60% of you guys have now said the defenders. 40% have said... 60% have said the Sea Dragons. 40% have said... the defenders. I would still agree with the defenders. I've stuck with them. Pre-game, I've said they'd win at halftime. I'm going to stick with my pick of the defenders. I mean, I think they're a good team. Just saw their defense, the defender pick it off and run it back for a touchdown, and they're right back in this game. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. After the defenders cut it to a 2-point lead for the Sea Dragons, and let's see what the Sea Dragons have in store on this offensive possession. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Okay, now they're back. They're showing that last drive. The sack backs them up to a 3rd and 16. And then Joseph picks it off, runs it back for a touchdown. He didn't have to run far because they were backed up so far. But that cuts the lead to an 18-16 lead. Michael Joseph, that is, won the 2017 Cliff Harris Award, was the best small defender. Okay, not exactly sure what that means, but apparently he's good, I'm not sure. Alright, Sea Dragons field the kick at the 8, and on the return, he's reverses field, trying to get the edge. He is going to scamper to bounds at the 28, sorry. And the Sea Dragons offense back onto the field. Alright, so what happened was... I'll explain the lemons thing in a second. But Danucci looks to throw here. Now Danucci rolls out, and he is just going to throw this away. But what happened with their lemons situation and why they threw lemons out of the field is earlier in the game, the security at the stadium took away the fans' beer stick, and then they decided they were going to throw lemons onto the field. So not something you see every day is lemons thrown onto a football field. But saw it there. Here's Danucci to throw on 2nd and 10. He's going to roll out. And Danucci is going to keep his eyes downfield and throw an incomplete pass. So that brings up a 3rd and 10 here, as they've done a relatively good job of containing Ben Danucci once he's gotten outside of the pocket. Here is a 3rd and 10. Sea Dragons on 3rd downs so far, they are 4 of 9. Danucci in shotgun looks to throw. He's pressured, going to dump this off to 25. Ellison, the running back. And he's going to get half of what they need to gain 5 on the play. But the defense comes up and forces a punt. And the defenders will get the ball back. Sorry, I never changed it to the Sea Dragons had the football. Here's a 4th and 5. And they send on the punt unit here. Jaquez Ezzard back deep to receive for the defenders. Fields it at his own 24. On the return, makes one-man miss. Cuts up the field, breaks another tackle. And is then taken down at like the 37, I think. So the defenders' offense back onto the field. And De'Ara King will remain in at quarterback. He's going to remain in here in shotgun. King, quick throw to the outside. That's caught by Lucky Jackson. He gains 6, steps out the 40-yard line. And now, I wonder why they've changed quarterbacks, because Jordan Hayami was not playing bad at all. He was just having himself a nice game. Apparently teams just like to do things for no reason. Here's a 2nd and 3. Here is King on the keeper, and he's taken down after kind of a yard. There's been a lot of things done for no reason. No reason to put D'Eriq King in. I mean, he's a small, shifty guy at quarterback. But, there's really no reason to take Jordan Town out, and the defenders also spent the timeout before that made no sense. Here is the give to the running back up the middle. That is Armstead. He gains a first down. And then also, there's no reason to take Ben DiNucci out before, so. Teams make some interesting decisions in the XFL. 1st and 10. King pump fakes, now looks to take off and run. Here is King. He's in the open field. D'Eriq King to the 30, to the 20, 10. He's forced out at the 14-yard line. We got a flag down, though. This is most likely going to come back. Looks like it's going to be a hold on 63 of the offense. But no official ruling yet. It is going to be holding. So, wipe out that big play. There was 2 holding penalties on that play. One is declined, one is accepted, and that backs him up 10. And wipes out the big run from D'Eriq King. So here is a longer play here. Here's the get to Armstead. He gets a good run. He gains about, I don't know, maybe 10 yards, 11 yards, maybe even more on the play. Gains about, I just said gains like 10, 11. Make it like a 3rd and 3. Here is a 2nd and 5. I forgot the down because they didn't have it up before, sorry. 2nd and 5 from just inside Sea Dragon territory at the 48. King looks to throw here. He's pressured. And that is almost picked off. Falls incomplete as 2 Sea Dragon defenders collided. King hit as he throws. It goes flying up in the air. It was definitely a pass, and a forward pass. It was picked off, but then the collision knocked the ball free. And now I've got an injured Sea Dragon down the field. So hopefully he's okay. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5. The injured Sea Dragon is number 21, Lyndon Stevens. Alright, so here is a 3rd and 5. King in shotgun. Abram Smith the back line up to the left. Here's King. Quick throw to the outside off the hands of the intended receiver. Number 12, Jaquiz Ezard. And that brings up a 4th and 5. So the defenders will send on the punt unit. after the drive stalls. Kelvin McKnight back deep to receive for the Sea Dragons. He's going to call for a fair catch at his own 20. And that is where the Sea Dragons will take over with a minute to go in the third quarter. Official attendance number tonight, 12,438 at Audi Field. Thought it'd be a bit more, as it seems pretty full, but apparently not. 12,000 there. So exactly a minute to go from the 18. DiNucci in shotgun. Here is the give. And he gains about 3 on the play. I forgot his name. That is... Oh, Brendan Knox. Right. Got the touchdown run before. Here is a second and about, I don't know, 7? Yeah, second and 7. Could be the final play of the quarter. DiNucci in shotgun. Here he looks to throw. Now DiNucci going to take off and run. DiNucci is still on his feet, and he's going to get sacked. Looks like he didn't want to run, so he tried to circle back, and that did not go as planned. He got sacked, and that brings us to the fourth quarter. So Sea Dragons up 18-16 here. So what happened there was DiNucci got sort of swung around by a defender. Then his momentum was going backwards. So he just decided to try to loop around, and that did not go as planned as he was tracked down by the defender, by the defender's defender, and he will lose a few on the play to make it like a, I don't know, a 3rd and 10. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial here. So, waiting for them to come back from commercial so we can start the fourth quarter. The Sea Dragons lead the defenders 18-16. And they've also got the football here for about a 3rd and 10. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial. Let's see if the defenders can come back, or if the Sea Dragons can hold on. So far, Ben DiNucci, 198 passing yards, a touchdown, and a pick. The Sea Dragons on third down started 3 of 3 since 1 of 7. And the Defenders' defense on their last 3 drives, they've allowed 5 plays for a loss of 1 yard, 2 sacks, and a pick 6. So the Defenders starting to live up to the name of the Defenders, as their defenders are starting to play well. Alright, here's a 3rd and 9. DiNucci in shotgun here from his own 19. Looks to throw. DiNucci downfield, that is picked off again! Same guy, Michael Joseph. Down the sideline. Joseph with blockers in front. Returns it to the 14-yard line. Another interception thrown by Ben DiNucci. And Michael Joseph comes up with his 2nd pick of the day. 2nd turnover by the Sea Dragons. The only 2 turnovers in the game. And the Defenders start the 4th quarter with a bang and pick off Ben DiNucci. And they also set themselves up with excellent starting field position. First and 10 for the Defenders. Their defense, another big play. King remains in at quarterback. Here is a designed quarterback run to the right side, and he is swung out of bounds after a gain of 2, and we got a flag that comes in. Looks like it's going to be some kind of unnecessary roughness. Actually, it's going to be a horse collar tackle. So horse collar tackle on the Sea Dragons moves the Defenders to 1st and goal from, let's see, where are they? I can't exactly tell. From the 5. So we got a 1st and goal. Here is Derek King on the keeper up the middle. King is in for a touchdown. They've put him in to run a lot. And Derek King in for a 5-yard rushing touchdown. It is now 22-18. Now, they've let Derek King throw the football, but I mean, he's really just their designed runner. As you saw, multiple designed runs on that drive. This time, Derek King is going to come off the field for the 2-point attempt. Jordan Tayamu back on. Looks like we got some confusion for the Defenders offensively. But Jordan Tayamu back in at quarterback for this play. Let's see if that continues as we move forward, or if that is just this. Here is that they tried to go with like a Philly special type look. Not the exact play because we didn't get to see it. But where Tayamu goes up to the line of scrimmage and acts like he's going to go tell the offensive line something. And as he's walking, they snap the ball. I saw that coming. I was about to say something, but then got a false start. And that backs him up to the 10-yard line, which is still going to be a 2-point attempt. Here's Tayamu to throw from the 10. He skips the rush, and now he goes down for a sack. It's going to stay at 22-18, which is actually my exact score prediction from halftime. So let's see if they're able to hold that. But Tayamu goes down for a sack, But the defense comes up with a big play, picking off Danucci, then De'Ara King runs it in for a touchdown. And hold up, we got a late flag that comes in. Let's see what this flag is going to be. Alright, so let's see what this is going to be. After the play was over, we got unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 96. He threw a punch and has now been thrown out of the game. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Daniel Joseph has been ejected. Alright, so now they're going to be kicking off from the 45-yard line. So we might see a touchback here. Here is kickoff. It is a shorter kick. It is going to bounce to the return man. Fielded on the bounce. And breaks it outside, is tripped up at the 31-yard line, and that is where the Sea Dragons will take over offensively with 14:07 to go, trailing for the first time today, 22-18. Here's a 1st and 10. Danucci and the Sea Dragons back on to the field offensively. Danucci, quick throw out to Jackson, and he is down for a loss of a yard. Maybe half a yard. Alright, here is a 2nd and 10. Danucci, quick throw outside. That's a bad, inaccurate throw and incomplete. Looking for VC on the play. That brings up a 3rd and 10. Alright, here is a 3rd and 10. A little over 13 minutes to go in the game. Danucci in shotgun. Here he looks to throw. And underneath he's going to find Jackson, who is not going to get the first down. He's going to gain 8 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 2. So the Sea Dragons, they will be forced to punt it away after the defenders living up to their name. Their defense playing extremely well right now, as they've gotten 2 picks and now force a punt. Here's a 4th and 2. The punt is away, and this punt is way into the end zone for a touchback. And the defenders will take over at their own 20-yard line. De'Ara King appears to be coming back on the field as quarterback. Not sure the reason they took Te'amu out, but King back onto the field at quarterback. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Alright, still waiting for them to come back. Some updated results in the poll. 64% of you guys have said the Sea Dragons will win. 36% have said the Defenders. Here is a 1st and 10 for the Defenders from, I believe it's going to be their own 20-yard line. I think that's where touchbacks are in the XFL. Alright, so they're explaining why the Sea Dragon defender was ejected because he threw a punch. Alright, so it's actually from their own 35 on a touchback in the XFL. Here is De'Ara King on the keeper, and King up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Updated results in the poll. 67% of you guys have said the Sea Dragons. 33% have said the Defenders. So, Sea Dragons gaining support. De'Ara King exits the field. Te'amu back onto the field at quarterback. Here is a quick throw that is caught by number 0 for a gain of 8 and a 1st down. That is Josh Hammond. First and 10. Te'amu. Play action. No, sorry, actually hands off to Abram Smith. I thought he was still going to throw. And Smith, a tough run, gains 7 to make a 2nd and 3. Alright, here's a 2nd and 3. Tayamu hands off to Abram Smith up the middle, and Smith is still on his feet. He's got a 1st down and has it to the 40-yard line of the Sea Dragons before he's dragged down. Here is a 1st and 10. Tayamu in shotgun here. He's going to hand off to Abram Smith. Smith bounces this outside, and he's got 6 yards there. He's been able to run the ball pretty effectively this drive so far. Alright, here we got a 2nd down and 3. Tayamu hands off, and this time to Armstead. He's able to gain about a yard. Not much there. Here is a 3rd and 3. Tayamu under center here. Armstead remains in at running back. Play clock winding down. And they get the snap off the 2nd left. Here's the gift to Armstead running right. He's bounced this outside. And he's got a 1st down. Gains about 3, maybe 4 on the play. And the defender's able to move the chains. They're finally able to start running the football effectively. Quote, Armstead 6 carries, 27 yards, and Abram Smith also having himself a solid day. Here's a 1st and 10. They're going to give it to Armstead again. Up the middle, he is going to gain about 5. And Abram Smith re-enters the game at running back. Abram Smith, 10 carries, 23 yards. For quote, Armstead, 7 carries, 33 yards. Here's a 2nd and 4. Tayamu in the pistol here. Abram Smith, the running back behind him. Here is the give to Smith, and he runs into a wall at the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses a yard. Here is a 3rd and 7. So lost a bit more than a yard. It's hard to tell because they don't have the lines on the field. Like, you know how they've got like the black line and the yellow line for the 1st down and line of scrimmage? They don't have that right now, so it's annoying. It's hard to tell. Here's a 3rd and 7. Tayamu looks to throw. Over the middle, that is intercepted! Intercepted by number 1. That is Bryce Thompson. Throw. Over the middle, that is of the Sea Dragons, and the Sea Dragons with a big play defensively. Just tries to fit it into a really, really tight window to his tight end Ethan Wolf, and it doesn't make a great throw. Also not the greatest decision to try to fit it into a super tight window there. But the Sea Dragons, they get the football back. A huge play made by their defense gives them the football back. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial break here after the interception. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial still. Alright, they're back from commercial break here. Bryce Thompson picks it off. He's spent 2 seasons in the NFL, each with the Saints 2021 and 2022. Seven minutes to go for the Sea Dragons, down 4. DiNucci, quick throw to number 3. I forget his name. Sorry. That is Ja'Cory Pearson. Here is a 2nd and 6 with a little over 6.5 minutes to go. DiNucci, empty backfield here. DiNucci looks to throw, and he's going to find Pearson again. He's got a first down and is taken down after about a gain of about 10, maybe 11 on the play. Here's a 1st and 10. DiNucci, quick throw, caught by McKnight, gain of 5 on the play. That brings up a 2nd and 5 here for the Sea Dragons. Alright, 2nd and 5, DiNucci looks to throw. That pass batted at the line and incomplete. And a free rusher as well. So you have to get it out quickly. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Third and 5 here for the Sea Dragons. 5 minutes to go in the game. They haven't had that much success on 3rd downs. Only 4 of 12. DiNucci looks to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That is caught by McKnight. It's going to depend on the spot. Does he have a first down? The spot is going to come in right at the sticks, and then he does a first down. That is a huge conversion there for the Sea Dragons. Some updated results in the poll. 69% of you guys have said the Sea Dragons will win. 31% say the Defenders. DiNucci, empty backfield. They've got to this local lot this drive. Free rushers, multiple. And high throw, looking for Green on the outside. That pass falls incomplete. Benvenucci, 29 of 42. They've thrown the ball a lot. They have not ran the ball much or effectively at all. So from their own 47, Danucci again empty backfield. There's a quick throw that is caught by Jackson. He gains 4 on the play and is able to hold on to the ball through the hit. Here is a 3rd and 5. Again, they go empty. They've gone to this look almost every play this drive. Danucci looks to throw, quick throw to the outside. That is caught by Pearson. He runs into his own guy and is going to go backwards for a loss of 4. That's going to bring up a 4th and 9. And now that was not good. 3 minutes to go. Each team still with all 3 timeouts. Do you kick it and hope your defense can get a stop? Or do you go for it on like 4th and 8? It appears as if they're going to go for it. They are 1 of 1 on 4th down so far. Play clock winding down. They just get the snap off. Danucci, quick throw outside, knocked away and incomplete. Number 26, DeJuan Neal knocks it away for the defenders. 15, that is Damian Willis, the intended target for Danucci, and that pass falls incomplete. It's not over yet. Each team still with all 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning, 2:34 to go. But it just greatly lowers the chances for the Sea Dragons to get the win. De'Ara King re-enters the game at quarterback. Here is the gift to Abram Smith. Smith up the middle, gains about 4. And with 2:26 to go, the Sea Dragons spend their first timeout. They're left with 2 remaining. Defenders still with 3. Neither team has used their challenge today, as they've got that under timeouts on the scoreboard. Defenders lead 22-18 with 2:29 to go. De'Ara King, the more mobile quarterback, and while Jordan Tam was a very mobile guy, De'Ara King is in a quarterback right now is even more mobile for the defenders. Here is an upcoming 2nd and 5. Here is King in shotgun. Here he's going to keep this one up the middle, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. And this time, no, I saw the clock running, but the Sea Dragons do spend their 2nd timeout. It's just they keep the clock running for a few seconds after, and then have to go add more seconds on the clock, which makes no sense. But 2:24 to go. Defenders up 22-18. And they've got a big 3rd down here. Now, if you get a stop, do you spend your timeout, or do you let it go to the 2-minute warning? I'd probably let it go, but that's just me. Here's a 3rd and 5. Third downs for the defenders. In the first half, they were 3 of 6. This half, they're 2 of 6. So a total of 5 of 12 on the day. King in shotgun. Here is the jet sweep on the give. And he is going to be close to a first down. He's thrown backwards. Forward progress is not going to get him the first down. It's going to be a fourth down for the defenders. Sea Dragons spend their third and final timeout with 2:16 to go. Now, it's 4th and 2. Could the defenders go for this? I just realized I still have it on Sea Dragons. 4th and 2, they could very well go for this. And it appears as if they're going to line up to do so. Updated results on the poll. 36% of you guys say the defenders, 64% say the Sea Dragons. And before this fourth down play, we've got a timeout called for by the defenders, their first of the half. So here's a 4th and 2. They're going to keep the offense out there to go for it after the timeout. Here's King in shotgun. Here is the designed run running right. And De'Ara King is stopped. De'Ara King gets stopped and goes nowhere. A massive play made by the Sea Dragon defense, and they take over it with 2:11 to go. That was a massive play by the defense. Each team has come up with several big stops defensively. There's a huge one for the Sea Dragons, gives them hope. Hi, how's it going? How are you today? First and 10 here for the Sea Dragons at their own 44. 2:11 to go. No timeouts left for the Sea Dragons. Danucci looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, and throws down the field. That is incomplete. Looking for VC, that is incomplete. You like my hair? Thank you. So, second 10 here, we reached the 2-minute warning. Defenders lead the Sea Dragons 22-18. Defenders with 2 timeouts remaining. Sea Dragons with none. Some updated results from the poll. 67% of you guys have said the Sea Dragons will win. 33% have said the Defenders. What? Can I put in a different shirt? Why? But, no, I cannot do that at the moment. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. After the 2-minute warning. Put a jacket on, but it's not cold here. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial. No, I cannot at the moment. There's nothing even here. No, I cannot. Alright, they're back from commercial break here. Hug myself, why? Why do you want me to do these things? Alright, so 2 minutes to go here. Defenders defense with 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions was returned for a touchdown. Trying to come up with the big spot here. DiNucci rolls out left and fires downfield. That is caught by Josh Gordon inside defender territory at about the 33-yard line. Clock stops temporarily on first downs. Want to be friends? Sure. You go to the same school as me, okay? That's interesting, because I know you don't. First and 10 here. DiNucci, quick throw to the outside. That is caught, and Pearson is swung out, or swung down right at the line of scrimmage. Here is a 2nd and 9. DiNucci looks to throw. He slips, and now DiNucci is gonna throw an incomplete pass. Pearson, the receiver in the area, brings up a 3rd and 9. We got a 3rd and 9 here, 1:03 to go. From the 33 here for the Sea Dragons. DiNucci in shotgun. Looks to throw. Escapes the rush, and DiNucci is going to try to shovel one to the running back, but that one is incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 9. With 57 seconds to go. Okay, that's kind of weird, but okay. 4th and 9 here. 57 seconds to go. For the Sea Dragons. No timeouts left for the Sea Dragons as well. Defenders, 2 timeouts to go. We've got to have this. From the 33, DiNucci looks to throw. He's pressured. DiNucci escapes the rush, rolls out right now. DiNucci fires downfield. That's caught. Josh Gordon makes the catch to the 15, and they convert. Clock stops temporarily with 45 seconds to go. No, I can't right now. They spike the ball here with 42 seconds to go to bring up a 2nd and 10. And the Sea Dragons making things happen with little time remaining. We've actually got a flag down, though. So let's see what that's going to be. No, not right now. Alright, so officials talking something over here. got 42 seconds to go. A 2nd and 10 here for the Sea Dragons. Trailing by 4, down 22-18. Second 10, DiNucci looks to throw. Escapes the rush. And now DiNucci going to take off and run. Ben DiNucci is forced out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 2 yards short of the first down to make it a 3rd and 2 with 35 seconds to go. Confused by your question. But, I don't know how to respond to that. Alright, 3rd and 2 from the 7, first down inside the 5. DiNucci in shotgun. Quick throw. Caught by Pearson, breaks a tackle, and Pearson is down at the 1. DiNucci is going to spike this on 1st and goal with 26 seconds to go. And the Sea Dragons are 1 yard away from taking the lead with under 30 seconds to go. Now, you would want to go quarterback sneak, but you really can't with no timeouts and 26 seconds to go. DiNucci's going to line up under center here. I would be shocked if they were to run the football. DiNucci rolls out, and he's going to look to run. DiNucci's going to go down for a loss at the 4. Wait, the ball came out, and it's defender's football. Wait, what? DiNucci lost the football. It's defender's football as DiNucci lost it. Can I leave the video and come back? It says the video is deleted. Well, that's weird because it's not and almost over. But no, I cannot do that at the moment. DiNucci, looked like there was some kind of option. DiNucci then, yeah, he lost the football. What an interesting play. The defenders with the football now at their own 1. Actually, it's at their own 4. And Jordan Teamu takes a knee. And that is the game. An interesting ending between DiNucci fumbling why do you want me to do all these things? Final score. Defenders 22, Sea Dragons 18. Some costly turnovers by Ben DiNucci end up costing the Sea Dragons a costly pick 6, another costly pick, and then what ends up being a game-losing fumble on the 1 yard line. But Ben DiNucci ends up with, I believe it's 3 turnovers. Yeah, he threw the ball 54 times for 282 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Also ran the ball 3 times for 3 yards and fumbled. And then the defenders, they were a bit more balanced. They didn't have an insanely go either way, although they were more run heavy. They had 33 carries, 84 yards, only 2.5 yards a carry, but had 2 rushing touchdowns, which were really big for them. And then they were not good throwing the football. Only 9 of 21 as a team for 93 yards and an interception. Another live stream? We'll have another live stream next week. Probably Saturday. Alright, but that is going to do it for today's stream. Everybody, thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications to know any upcoming streams or videos. XFL Power Rankings will be out tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. No, I cannot do one today. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.